So I find this video saying brown is a little weird, and I'm just gonna say there's a lot of points that I need to give for this video. It makes a lot of great points, but there's some points that I want to say something about. But also there's some points that I want to add to that I feel is really cool. Basically, my first point here, he says an LED can't produce brown because brown is such a weird color. And I say to that, it can't produce brown not because it's a weird color, but because a single light source, as he shows in the video, a single light source like this, the brightness of it can be lowered down. Now, what do I mean by brightness? I mean luminosity. So if we go to CSP over here, you see this triangle, right? What I mean by brightness is not how strong the light is, but how much black or white is into it. So as you can see, right, you can't produce black light. That just doesn't make any sense. So that's why you can't make brown. He says in the video you haven't seen a brown light because brown is just dark orange, a really dark orange. I'll get into that later. That's why you haven't seen any dark orange light, because you can't produce dark light. It's just not a thing. It's not unique to the color brown itself. And another thing that I found out, okay, this plays into my 2 points. You can actually produce dark orange. Doesn't look brown at all. It's just dark orange. So basically that looks like dark orange because brown is actually just in our minds and replace dark orange with brown. But we only see it as brown if it's in a specific darkness of orange. And that's why it looks like dark orange, because we haven't reached that darkness yet. But the thing is, if you desaturate this color, it somehow becomes brown. What? You can't make light blacker, but you also can't desaturate it. So that's why if you lowers the LED over here, it still produces dark orange because you can't desaturate the light over here. Now, how do you desaturate light in a normal screen like in your monitor? Combine all the colors, which is white, and then you add a little black to it. There you go, that's great. You just apply gray to a color, and that's how you desaturate it. And again, you can't desaturate light because a gray light, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And again, it's not special to the color brown. He's technically correct, but it doesn't make the color brown weird in that aspect that he's talking about. It's not unique to the color brown. It's the same with every color. You can't produce the color dark red here, no matter how much you decrease the brightness of the light, because you can't decrease the brightness or desaturate the light in any way. Now we get into the really crazy part, okay? So if I show you guys this color, am I pressing the wrong hotkey? If I show you guys this color, right, it looks pretty brown. But guess what? It's not brown, it's red. It's red. It was red the whole time. So you can actually make brown without orange, and you can kind of push it a little bit into the pink range by doing this. And I usually use this color to color my hair, and it still looks pretty brown. And he says here, every single color has a dark version to it, except for orange, which I already disproved. But I also showed that you can make brown with different colors. So what you actually need to make brown is just red. Because if you notice over here in the color wheel, as long as you have some type of red tint to the color, you can make brown. As you can see, if we go to red, looks pretty brown. Go to orange, looks pretty brown. But if you go to yellow, exactly yellow, as you can see, no matter how much you change the hue, it'll never look brown. It'll just look like piss. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to point out. Bye.